Amen. What it is. This is Dean, and I am your host, and this is By Any Means. Y'all already know the Cash App, $Dean by any means. Y'all know the PayPal, at Dean by any means. Y'all see that heart with the $? Well, that's the super chat. You could press that at any time your heart desires. Please say it with me, y'all. I don't care if you leave $1, $10, $1,000. It is much, much, much appreciated. Vergil Ortiz exposed himself, and I'm so happy he did. If you haven't seen the interview, Vergil Ortiz is over there on YSL Media, and people call Mill bias, and he a Boots channel, but he interviewed Vergil Ortiz. Whatever. Go check out a video he dropped about Vergil Ortiz talking about ducking and Jaron Bootennis and all this, that, and the third. I'm gonna get to another part that he says in another video, though. But Vergil Ortiz said, I didn't even know Vergil Ortiz could speak this well of English, but whatever. Um, Vergil Ortiz said, how am I ducking Boots? We offered him a fight. He said no. When y'all watch that video, y'all pay attention to one thing. Vergil, which time are you talking about? Are you talking about the 48-hour offer that Boots said no to? On the Saudi Arabian card, the Arthur Beterbiev, Dmitry Bivol card? Or are you talking about the November 22nd card that you're not even a part of when Turkey doubled back? But you notice Vergil never talked about in that interview, and I wish I was there to ask him, but didn't jaronennis send you an offer in August? So which time are you talking about exactly, Vergil? Huh? And then Vergil Ortiz, where he exposed himself for being a damn duck. Y'all, Vergil Ortiz tried to explain tune-ups away. And the tune-ups that you took, I hate to say it, Vergil, they aren't better than Lima. That's the craziest part. Yeah, Lima could be a tune-up, but the tune-up you took, they aren't better than him. That's one. Vergil Ortiz he said, I only took 2 tune-ups because I was sick. So you were sick both fights? So you had a training camp, and see y'all can pull this on other people who don't know or why. So you went through a training camp and you forked the first tune-up. You were still sick the second time? For all my Vergil Boots duck people, address what I say. So you took 2 tune-ups because you were sick. I understand the first one after you being sick. But then you went through another training camp and was still sick? Huh. He literally tried to explain tune-ups away, bro. We don't got time for all that, gang. And then Vergil said something, y'all, where the nail was in the casket. And I'm sorry, Vergil, you did it to yourself. He said, but Boots don't got none of that. So why Boots can't just go up and fight the best? Vergil Ortiz, let me talk to you, brother. Who have you fought that's the best at 154, gang? You've been in 3 different divisions and have never fought the best. What are you talking about, my guy? You didn't fight the best at 147. Your whole 147 career, you didn't fight the best. Who the best? Erickson Lubin is not the best at 1. Who told you Erickson Lubin is the best at 154? Who told you Madrimov is the best at 154? Who told you Boachuk is the best at 154? Who told you this, Vergil? Who told you this? You exposed yourself the minute you said that. Because guess what, Vergil? Ring Magazine, Turkey, Oscar, your people's tabloid. They put out an article on you, Vergil, like last week, saying that you turned down, which we all know, because Turkey said it, Bakaram said it, and then Ring Magazine said it and made an article about it. Vergil, you turned down Bakaram Murtazaliev because you didn't want to fight under the IBF rehydration clause. And not only did you turn it down, you're not planning on fighting him at all because of that. I'm gonna say that again for people who might have got confused by my yelling. If y'all haven't heard, y'all, Vergil Ortiz ducked Bakaram Murtazaliev, and people was trying to tell me I was crazy. Turkey or Aliki Ashiki confirmed it, Bakaram confirmed it, and then Ring Magazine put out an article saying that Bakaram Murtazaliev does not work for Vergil Ortiz because Vergil Ortiz does not want to fight under the IBF rehydration clause. When have you fought? Are you fighting Sebastian Fundora? What about Earl Spence? What about Jamel Charlo? Huh? Huh? Jaronennis? I ain't never heard nobody tell me Erickson Lubin the best at 154. I ain't never heard that. And before that, you was about to fight Keith Thurman. I ain't never heard nobody say Keith Thurman was the best at 154. What are you talking about? Exactly. Hey, y'all, this is the fight of the Ducks. Vergil and Erickson Lubin is the fight of the Ducks because Erickson Lubin begged the IBF to mandate his fight with Bakaram Murtazaliev after Bakaram and Josh Kelly fell through. Erickson Lubin bitched and complained about it just to leave that fight and go fight Vergil Ortiz. Now, I understand he wanted a bag and all that. I get it, but I'm just telling y'all, this fight is happening because both fighters involved don't want to fight the actual best. How dare you say that, Vergil Ortiz? Out your mouth. See, Vergil, that stuff work with everybody else, fam. It don't work with me, brother. Who at 154 have you fought is the best? And then there's Boots tune-up stuff. The problem is with that, Vergil, where it come out to be a lie. A guy you fought in Sergey Boachuk, the guy you fought in rematch, Boachuk confirmed that Jaronennis never said he needed 2 tune-ups. Boachuk confirmed that. Boachuk said, his team said, Vergil, stay with me, because you clearly listening to other people too. I get it. That's why I won't none of them debate me or come over here and say stupid stuff out their mouth like you just said. Sergey Boachuk said he turned down Jaronennis' fight so he can fight Brandon Adams because his management thought that that was a better fight, Vergil. And he's so stupid that he lost when he could have been a main event fighting Jaronennis October 11th. So, Vergil, how could Jaronennis be ever asked for 2 tune-ups when the first offer he ever sent at 154 was Sergey Boachuk? Is Boachuk a tune-up? Be careful what you say, Vergil and Vergil supporters. Is Boachuk a tune-up? But I see that the people that want to hate on Jaronennis, they won't address that. Dean, he got 2 tune-ups. Oh, he said he needed 2 tune-ups. Oh, really? Is that what Sergey Boachuk management team said? Was they not offered to fight, yes or no? If the answer is yes, is Boachuk a tune-up? So then, if that was Boots' first offer, y'all, was Sergey Boachuk, was Boots' first offer at 154? Do y'all believe that he asked for 2 tune-ups then? Which one is it? Unless you consider Boachuk to be a tune-up. Boachuk turned him down just to lose to Brandon Adams. Crazy. Vergil talking about he could just come up and fight the best. Vergil, you have not fought the best yet. Have you petitioned to fight Sebastian Fundora? Vergil, you're literally the only reason that Keith Thurman is fighting Sebastian Fundora because you were supposed to be fighting Keith Thurman. And then people say stupid stuff to me like, Dean, did Fundora send an offer? So Fundora don't have to send an offer for you. That's why you petition. It's not the burden we're not asking Fundora to fight you. Fundora ain't under that pressure that he has to fight Vergil right now. Vergil, the challenger, should be wanting the fight. Has he petitioned for that? Is the question. Don't ask me about what Fundora doing. I'm talking about what Vergil did not do. Vergil is taking a voluntary defense of an interim title twice without petitioning. So let me get this straight. You didn't petition to fight Fundora. You don't want to fight Bakram at all because he got the IBF. And you're not fighting Xander Zayas. Hey, y'all, Vergil could afford Xander Zayas, y'all. Xander Zayas said yes. Vergil said no and fought Nadrimov. So I don't even know why you talking about Xander Zayas as if Xander Zayas is ducking you. He already accepted a fight from you. See, Vergil Ortiz know how to talk to idiots. That don't work with me, Vergil. I'm glad you exposed yourself. You can't say, how are you ducking? Vergil literally said, how am I ducking? You're ducking Bakaram Murtazaliev right now. What do you mean, how are you ducking? What are you talking about, young man? Could you have fought Bakaram Murtazaliev? Did you choose to not fight Bakaram Murtazaliev? Then you're not trying to fight the best. Then you ducked. What are you talking about? And then, y'all, he ended it with the guy asked him, so, well, you know, Eddie and De La Hoya said, you know, you and Boots for next year and all that, blase blah, right? And then Vergil gonna say he don't know, but then he asked him, so it's September right now, 2025. So by this time next year, do you think you would have fought one of them? Oh, for sure. I would have definitely had fought one of them. Vergil, that double talk work with somebody else, brother. That let me know that you know what's up. You act like you don't know nothing, but Oscar De La Hoya knows something. So then why Oscar De La Hoya agree with Eddie then, Vergil? I'm going to ask y'all what y'all ask me all the time. Ain't that his promoter? So Turkey lying on Vergil and Oscar lying on Vergil. Huh? So Oscar heard about a Vergil Ortiz and Boots fight. But Vergil ain't heard nothing about it. I want y'all to tell me, yeah, because then you will be admitting that promoters be making deals behind fighters' back. So which one is it, y'all? Do you believe Vergil don't know nothing, or do you believe that he do know something? But be careful which one you pick. But either one you pick, I got you. Because either he's lying and he do know something, or he don't know nothing. And that's the same thing I've been trying to tell y'all, that promoters be doing stuff behind people's backs. So be careful which one you pick. Y'all cooked out here. How am I ducking? You're literally ducking Bakaram Murtazaliev right now. How are you talking about Boots can move up and fight the best when you've been moved up and you haven't fought the best there yet? Erickson Lubin is the best person you have fought. You're about to fight the best person you fought at 154, Vergil. You're like 5 fights in, my guy. Boots would never get away with being in his 5th fight at 154, and it's Erickson Lubin. You're cooked, Vergil, and I'm glad you exposed yourself. See, that stuff work on other people. It don't work on somebody who knows the business. If y'all notice, he only boarded up one time. That's not the only time you and Boots have been talked about the fight, but you can use that on somebody else. I want to see if y'all going to listen to what Vergil said or listen to what Jaronennis said, because so far, to my knowledge, only Jaronennis has been proven right. They said Jaronennis wanted 2 tune-ups, and then Boachuk come out and say, lie detector determined that was a lie. Boots' first offer was Sergey Boachuk. He said this time next year he would have fought one of them, and right before that was talking about how him and Boots has to happen because it's been built up the whole time. I wonder which one Vergil think he gonna fight by then. And then he said that he fight the best, but he ain't fought the best in 5 fights at 154 yet. And then he literally asks, how am I ducking? Vergil, you are literally ducking Bakaram Murtazaliev right now. You could have been fighting Bakaram Murtazaliev, but instead you are fighting Erickson Lubin, who Erickson Lubin bitched and complained about fighting, but turned Bakaram down to fight you. Nasty work. Y'all already know what this is, though, right? Ding, by any means. And I holla at y'all, Earthmen.